It is a great day to be different. So that's what we're gonna do today. Yeah, we got a nice little drop fade for you guys, and we're gonna show y'all how to be different. Y'all gonna like this one. Yeah, y'all gonna like this one. I did one side already. I already started the guidelines on one side, so we're gonna jump straight to prepping for the edge up. What I did right here was put the one guard all the way open with the grain. We're gonna debulk, get that hair to lay down, as you can see right there. Make sure it's nice and laid. Then we're gonna hit them with some hair holder, some hair spritz, whatever you guys wanna call it. We're gonna brush that in. That way, whenever I come back to the edge up later on after the fade, it's gonna be ready to go. It's gonna be ready to melt. We're gonna hit them with the blow dryer. Make sure it's nice and frozen, nice and dry. And we're gonna let it sit throughout the fading process, the detailing process, because that way when I come back, it's gonna for sure be dry. So first guideline right here, bald line. We got a bald line, and of course, it's a drop fade. So as you can see, when it gets towards the back, it's gonna start dropping. We're gonna start contouring this fade to the shape of the head to create that drop look. Next step, no guard all the way open. We're gonna go up about an inch. Make sure it's nice and clean. One guard, second notch. We're gonna go up about another inch. Still maintaining that shape. As you can see, as I get towards the back, I continue to drop. After that, we're gonna throw on that 1.5 guard. We're gonna start closed. This is debulking. We're gonna debulk all the way to the edge of the head. All the way to the edge where the head starts to round. And we're gonna use some of that roundness of the head to help prevent from digging into the top. We're gonna do the same thing to the back. This is as dark as I want it to be, so we're gonna go all the way up to the top. 1.5 closes, as dark as I need it. After that, we're gonna go with the half guard. Start off closed, knock out that guideline as you saw right there. The higher you go up, the more you want to open your lever. Middle to open. And we're detailing from here. Nothing but feathering, nothing but using the edge of the corner, the tip of the corner. As you can see down there at the bottom right, represented by the feather. We're gonna use the feather technique. Nothing but detail after this. As you can see, how over exaggerated I turn the clipper sometimes. When we wanna just use the corner, that's what I mean, just use the corner. As you can see the face coming together, then we're gonna snap that half guard off. Start off closed to knock out that bald line. Midway, the higher you go up, all the way open. The more you go up, you want to open your lever. Nothing but detail work from here. And he has a pretty good texture too, so as you guys see, it's taking the blade really well. So this blade is absolutely melting his hair. So the fade is coming together real nice and smooth. Really no issues. But it's just detail work. Nothing but the corners. Notching the dark spots. We're attacking the dark spots. Hit, brush, hit, brush, hit, brush. Very, very, very important. These JRLs go crazy. And here goes a little sneak peek of what one side looks like with all the guidelines compared to the other side. As you can see, completely blended on the left side of the head. And then we're just gonna walk it all the way across. We're gonna start in the back, We're gonna move it to the right side of the head, and it's the exact same steps. So I'm gonna let you guys have it, and we'll be back when the edge up comes. All right, you guys remember we used that hair holder earlier, so when it's time to attack this edge up, it should melt off just like it does, like you see right now. We're gonna start in the middle, walk it to the left side, hit that vertical bar. Then we're gonna throw some pencil on it for some contour. Start back in the middle, walk it to the right side to match with the left. Hit that corner and that vertical bar. Make sure it's nice and crispy. Throw some pencil on it for some contour. Make sure it's even. Then we're gonna throw some enhancements on it. As I'm using this airbrush, making sure I'm always moving the nozzle, always sweeping, never spraying in one spot, continuing to pull the trigger. As you can see, my index finger, trigger, 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 trigger. Then we're gonna throw some more hairspray on it. This is gonna allow the fibers to stick whenever I throw the fibers on there. The fibers aren't necessary, but it makes for a better picture in my opinion, because when you throw the wet stuff on there, especially on camera, it gets real shiny. So to avoid that shininess on camera, we're gonna throw the fibers on there to dull it out just a little bit. Then we're gonna hit them with some hot sauce, as you can see right there. This is gonna allow me to push that pencil over and clean up any overspray of the fibers or the wet enhancements. That pencil, give that pencil that razor blade finish without having to use a razor on it. Very important for upcoming barbers, new barbers that are trying to create a real nice sharp finish, but is still scared to use a razor blade, or is not confident enough to get that razor to do what you need to do. As you can see right here, no need for a razor. But you guys remember what he came in looking like. You guys remember what that boy came to do though. What that boy came to do. He came to be different. Sheesh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once the enhancements dry, it's a different ball game. But appreciate y'all for staying tuned. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do to keep me on your timeline. We out of here. Peace.